Hello, hello. This is Out-of-Body Experiences, part of my Esoterica series. What are you going to do when you're on your deathbed, you're dying, you start to see dark things, entities, spirits come around you, perhaps demons, dark forces. You start to see some dark things. What are you going to do? Do you have a plan? You going to be prepared or unprepared? It's up to you. You have to choose that now. You should start working on that now, right? Doesn't that make more sense? To work on understanding, preparing, planning. You plan for all sorts of things in life. Why wouldn't you plan for death? I am. You don't have to follow me. Maybe you'll see angels. Maybe you'll see your deceased loved ones coming to you as you're dying, as you're one foot in this realm and another foot halfway into death or outside of this material hell realm. Maybe you'll see some angels or what look like angels. Are you going to trust them? I wouldn't trust them. Why would you? Why would you? I would tell them to stay away, forcefully, and will them away from me, while I'm still here in this body. But what are you going to do when you leave your body? Have you ever been out of body before? Have you ever popped out of your body as a child or as an adult? Maybe when you're dreaming or about to dream or about to wake up. I went out of body as a child and I saw entities in my room, right there watching me, that I could not see while I was still in my body. And I wasn't dreaming. It's very different from being in a dream. Very different. It's a different experience, just like this waking life is not the same as in a dream. It's different. There are signs. There's always signs in this realm, though. There's signs and symbols. That's how this place works, in case you haven't noticed yet. It doesn't just work by language and laws and money. Signs and symbols are all around you. And there are always signs of what's going on to be observed. Are you afraid to leave your body? I'm never returning to this body or any other body in this realm. Could I create a body of my own outside of this matrix? Yes. Different than this, though. Not with skin that can get cut by a paper and bleed and get infected. Not a body that has to excrete waste every day. And all the pains and having to sleep 8 hours a day. The body's here fucked up, in case you haven't noticed. Are you attached to your body? How attached are you to the body, to the flesh? If you want out of here, I suggest that you break the attachments to the body. It doesn't mean that you can't enjoy things while in this body or your body, but break the attachment to things. It's like breaking an addiction. If you break an addiction, I quit smoking years ago. It doesn't mean that I was miserable after that for life. I'm not addicted to cigarettes anymore. I still enjoy other things in this place that I'm not addicted to. You can break free from addictions and attachments and still enjoy the moment that you're in right now or later on, today or tonight, whenever you happen to watch this video. Break your attachments to this realm. It just gives you a better chance of getting out, if you see what I'm saying. Because you won't have any thoughts of coming back here for this, for that, or going back into your body again, or getting recycled into a new body, mind wiped, or your memories secluded from you. Locked from you in a sense. They're not really wiped. It's like they're quarantined. They're hard to access, but they're not gone. You can still get them back. All right? Of past lives, things you've done, people you've loved. I suspect we're going to get them back once we're out of this matrix. I strongly suspect that. I have reason to suspect that. It isn't just a hope or a wish. I don't go by that. I don't live by hopium. Look at death here. All right? I'm showing you a mixture of images to provoke you. Look at the spirit leaving here. These are just AI creations. Doesn't mean that they're accurate, but I'm trying to depict something spiritual and the spirit leaving the body. To go out of body it's way different than here. You don't have eyeballs or lips or a mouth, vocal cords. You don't need eyes to see or ears to hear out of body. You don't need feet to walk. You can travel without that. You can see, you can hear, you can communicate out of body differently. Telepathically, you can travel at the speed of thought. It's very different than this physical meat suit. This is a vehicle. As David Icke always said, he's a shill, I suspect, but he would say, it's just a vehicle, mate. It's just a vehicle. The body's just a vehicle. All right? In this exaggerated way. Sorry if my accent is not British and if I don't do a great David Icke impression or Icke. Anyway, it is just a vehicle, though. He has that right. Is he right about everything? No, he isn't. He isn't. And if you can fill Wembley Stadium and get interviews on mainstream TV news channels and be known worldwide and be that famous, most likely he's part of the system. That's how it works. But is he right about certain things, like this being a vehicle? Yes. I even have a ginger here, a fiery redhead there. But she's kind of attractive for a gingy, I'll say. All right? But I just liked the way that turned out, so I saved it. Kept it. I don't know what it is, but AI wanted to create ginger angels. This meat suit is just a vehicle. This isn't me, in other words. That's what atheists believe. They don't just not believe in God. They believe their brain is them. Their body is them. That is part of atheism, no matter how much they deny it. It is. That goes along with it. It's attached to atheism, always, that I've ever seen in this life. Look at this beautiful image here. Spiritual. Peaceful. All right? They believe that they are their brain. They think that's where their self is, where their personality is. They believe that's where their memories are. They believe that's them. The cholesterol, fatty brain that's made of fat, water, cholesterol, some chemicals. That's what they think. That they think that's them. They don't believe in a spirit at all. They don't think they can go out of body because they've never done it. So they can't imagine it. They're lacking in imagination. And they're lacking in intuition and spirit and understanding, spiritual things. They're very limited. They're some of the most limited people or beings or creatures on this earth. Atheists are. And they don't believe in an afterlife. They believe that once their body dies, their brain dies, that it's lights out. And not even that, non-existence. You don't see darkness. You just don't exist anymore. That's their belief. It's way more than just a lack of belief in a, quote, God or deity. That's atheism. Every atheist that I've ever seen anywhere, famous, ordinary people, talked with them, videos galore, anything that I've read, written, atheists don't believe in an afterlife. They might not believe in a God, but they don't believe there's anything beyond this material realm. They're very materialistic. They're material scientists, scientism followers. Cult followers. All right? And there is more than this. This didn't come out of nothing. That's one of the biggest con games of all, one of the biggest deceptions, to make you believe you're just a body, just a golem, just a meat suit, just an animated fucking body. You want to talk about mind control. But maybe some of these creatures, maybe it isn't just mind control. Maybe they don't have a spirit. I don't know. I can't say for sure at this point. Neither can you. You can say NPC all you want. I've heard that for 10 or 15 years. I'm not new to it. But I'm not going to condemn people that I don't know for certain if they have a spirit or not. Maybe they're just very different spiritually. Maybe they're not developed. Maybe their spirit's locked away. I don't know what the case is for sure. But it's too simple-minded and lazy-minded to say, well, they're just NPCs. They don't have a spirit. They're just robots. Could they be part of this matrix? Could this be their home? Sure. I'm definitely open to that. I see that. This could definitely be their home. Do I know for certain, though? No. Could it, though? Yeah, it's possible. For sure, it's a possibility. This might be their home. This might all seem normal to them. They might just live here and pass away, and that's it. They might be very different from us. I'm an immortal spirit, eternal. This is just a meat suit body that I'm temporarily in here. But this isn't me. Do you understand? I am an eternal magical spirit, and I will leave this body, and I will leave this realm, this hell realm, this sewer matrix behind. Not just this level, this whole sewer matrix. I'm not just getting out of this level. I'm leaving the whole thing. All of it at the speed of thought. I'm leaving the whole thing. All right? My mind cannot be contained here. My spirit cannot be contained. My spirit is way more massive than this body. I'm just crammed into this little body. This little, quote, human meat suit. This isn't me. This isn't me. You might as well try cramming a universe into an empty tin of sardines, or maybe a full tin of sardines. It doesn't fit. I'm bigger than this. I'm beyond this. I'm more than this. Do you understand? I'm not attached to this body. I know some ladies say, oh, Stephen, you're handsome, you're sexy. I know, but I'm still not attached to this body. Okay, I'm still not attached to this body, no matter how many have said that to me in my lifetime. And I do appreciate it, especially when my girlfriend says that. When she says you're hot or something, you're hot babe or something like that. I do appreciate it, of course. Or handsome. She often likes to say, you're so handsome. But you know what? It doesn't matter though, really. I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, obviously, because I love her. But I'm more than this body. Way more than this body. Way more than this body. So what's that there? Is that the angel of death? Is that what it's representing? Is that the symbolism there in this image? What do you think? Fake matrix loved ones, dupes, deceivers come as people are dying quite often. They come right into the hospital room or their bedroom at home or wherever they are. Could be on a battlefield. Could be in a hospice. It could be out on the street somewhere. It could be in a forest. It could be anywhere. It doesn't necessarily have to be in a hospital room or a hospice. But look at this. I want to provoke you to think deeper. Think about seeing things as you're dying. Think about this so that it doesn't shock you when it does happen. Just be mentally, emotionally, spiritually prepared. Don't obsess over it day by day, but just kind of prepare for it. Okay? Don't be afraid. None of this is designed to make you afraid, what I'm sharing with you here. I'm just trying to get you thinking in ways that other channels don't, or that books don't, or that school didn't get you thinking, or television, or Hollywood, or the government. I'm trying to get you thinking. There's more beyond this body. There's more beyond this hell realm, this sewer matrix. And that's what this place is. Everything here is recycled. Another angel of death type image. What do I think angels are out of body? I think they're basically the same as demons, as entities of the matrix, as archons, as jinn, as they're called by Muslims, or aliens. They're not human, so they'd be alien to this realm. There's some other being Am I talking about other quote-unquote planets? No, I'm not. I'm talking about within this matrix system. There's something different than we are. They're unlike us. All right? They are not like me, at least. I'll say that much for certain. Could I have wings outside of this matrix? Absolutely. Absolutely. Angel wings if I wanted, like this, white feathery wings, or dragon wings. Or I could be a phoenix. I could shapeshift using my imagination, my consciousness, will, and intent. Intention is everything outside of this place, or nearly everything. It's a huge factor. I can't say everything, but it's a huge, huge factor. Your conscious thoughts, your intention, your will. So develop the strength of your will if you're a good spirit. If you're evil, then fuck you. You belong here. If you're a demon, you belong in this hell realm. You belong sealed in here if you're just a fucking demon. You belong in this place as it burns and you can devour each other forever. As all of the trees here will be burned, everything here will be. Don't worship this earth or quote Mother Earth or Gaia. This is worse than a prison. There's people deceived into worshiping this material plane of existence. This plane, this earth would love nothing more than to keep you here, keep you recycling here forever and ever, until you're drained and you're just eaten by it, devoured by it, by the earth itself. Until you just become part of the earth, the soil. I don't just mean as a corpse buried, I mean everything, your spirit drained. This place will eat you alive and degrade you. It doesn't care about you. Quote unquote, Mother Earth doesn't give a fuck about you. It doesn't care. Alright? It doesn't care about you. So you have to start thinking that way. Sorry, I'm tripping over my words a little bit. It's a hell realm. It doesn't care about you. Mother Nature doesn't care. Some of you care about the earth, but you don't care about people. And that's a problem. You got to start caring more about people. Or, more accurately, good spirits. The people term and humans and stuff those are words of the system that were programmed into us. And it's a bad habit. It's easy to fall into that habit because we've heard it millions of times just in this lifetime. So many people speak that way about people, persons, humans, humanity, human beings, humankind. We're in a dark place. We're in a very dark place. But we don't have to stay here. You can experiment with going out of body, and you could see that there's more beyond this place. We are more beyond this place. We are more than this body and this place. I know I am. I'm not just this body or brain. This isn't me. The brain and body are a governor, just as this realm is. It limits what I am. It's not what I am. It limits what I am. Just like a vehicle that can only go 55 miles per hour because it has a governor on it. When in reality, I can travel at the speed of thought. That's the reality. Does it mean we're gods out of here? No. Does it mean we're all-knowing, all-powerful? No. Doesn't mean that. I'm not claiming that. I'm not saying, oh, that's the case. Because then people will say, well, how did you get here then? They get all mixed up. We might be childlike beings. Where this looked like fun and we got tricked, we got deceived. Does it mean we're weak? No. There's brilliant people in this realm that get deceived. If you think about it, if you start thinking about it, there's powerful animals that get tricked into a bear trap. Does that make a bear weaker than you and say it's a weak creature? No, it's much stronger than you are, but it can be tricked into a trap. A bear, a lion, a tiger can be tricked into a trap. Does that make you stronger and them weak? No. Physically? No, not at all. And you can be tricked into traps too, in this realm and beyond. It doesn't mean that you're a weakling. And that's what that's what Team Evil tries to convince you of. That you'd have to be weak or that you can't get out. They lie to you. They want to disempower you, and I want to empower you. I want good spirits to be empowered, to be strong, to be brave, to have courage, wonder, curiosity, to be fearless, to face the unknown, to choose freedom. Choose freedom. Thanks for watching.